This is the Blazin Bison 500 Lumen lantern. As you'll see, it's just a nice compact lantern. It's about 5 inches tall and it's square, so the diameter is only about 3.5 inches diameter. Yeah, 3.5 on the top bottom. It's a good rugged, has a very sturdy feel to it. Good rugged design. It does say it's water resistant. This part right here is rubber, good heavy duty rubber down here as well. So it's a tiny bit shock absorbent. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend you just drop it, but tiny bit shock absorbent. It also has, it's just nice and comfortable. It is sturdy. It is pretty heavy. It takes 3D batteries. It does not come with an instruction manual. I would recommend that they come up with that in the future. But it does take the D batteries. You twist off the bottom. I had a hard time twisting off the first time. Obviously, that time wasn't too bad. Make sure you line up these arrows when you put it back on again. And that was, you may be experiencing this again as I do it. But that's sort of a headache to get back on again. There we go. There we go, and it twists right back into place. This has a hanging lantern here. I mean, a hanging metal whatever here, so you can carry it. This is a handle or whatever. It folds nice and compactly here, so if you don't want to use it, it's not going to take up extra space. It also has a hanging hook here if you want to hang it upside down so that it illuminates. This has 3 different settings. It has a high-powered setting, which is the 500 lumens. It has a what they call a lower power setting, which I believe was 250 lumens, and it has the a flash setting or a strobe setting, which is what you might use for like an emergency sort of scenario or that kind of thing to attract people's attention. One of the things they mentioned on the box and also on Amazon, I believe, but that you can have a direct light and use it sort of as a flashlight. This one was not very unself-explanatory, but apparently you can lift this off and you can use it this way as a handheld flashlight. Personally, I found the light way too bright to really use it for that. But if you wanted a direct light for whatever reason, that does lessen. It's definitely a more direct light because it's not going to be lessened at any by this. Okay, so I'm going to take you into a dark room now. This is the button that you're going to use to turn it on. This little light here, I don't know if you can see it, but it just flashed. It has a little green pulsing flash that is what they call a room locator, so that you can locate it in a dark room, and it'll send off this flash every, maybe 10 seconds or thereabouts. So you can see this and across the room and be able to locate it even if you're in the dark and you don't have to fumble around for it. So that's pretty nice. Okay, I'm going to take you into a dark room now so that you can see what this actually looks like, because 500 lumens is absolutely massively bright. Okay, we're in a dark powder room, and I want you to notice first, you can probably see this green light that's flashing right here. That's the indicator light so that you don't lose this in the dark. And here you have it, and this is the low setting. And look at how bright this is in here. You can see everything quite clearly. This is way brighter than the average one. This is 250 lumens, and at 250 lumens, it advertises it will run up to 140 hours. That is a massively long time. We're talking like, what, almost a week on this one set of batteries. So that's great. Crazy and great. Okay, you can hang it from up here. From its hook. That's not probably the best place, but whatever, you can. And then there's the bright, and look at how bright that is. I mean, and it's a 360-degree view, so it sheds light all the entire room. And we're talking, I mean, this basically lights up the whole room as if it were just a light. And then you also have the strobe setting. That's, like I said, good for like emergency sort of scenarios. Like I mentioned earlier, you can hang it from the S-hook on the bottom if you want the light to point down more, or just change the way things are, or if it's just more convenient to hang it from this actual hook. It's nice to have an open hook, or you have the closed hook, the closed wire right here. But overall, I wanted to be able to show you this in action because I think it means a whole lot more than just saying, oh wow, it's really bright. So anyway, I think this is great. I think it's really rugged, and I hope it holds up well. It advertises that you know, it's very close to. They actually advertise it's head and shoulders above its competitors with big name brands like Coleman and that sort of thing. So I'm looking forward to using this in the future and putting this to great use.